Hi everyone. I hope you're doing well. This is a touch of tarot and I am completing the rest of the blue moon messages that I did not complete last night. Um, so now it's November 1st. I wonder if any of you had a really intense yesterday or last night, if you had a really intense night. I did. One thing I learned is, don't doubt yourself when you know something, like you absolutely know it because it's your truth. Don't doubt yourself. So if you'd like to get a personal reading, my info is below. Otherwise, we're going to start with your reading, Scorpio. You're my first reading of the day. It's a rainy morning here. I've been up since, I guess, 6 a.m. because the clocks were turned back, and I didn't really believe it. So I thought the coffee shop was open. I'm like, no, it's 8. I thought it was 8 because I stayed home and wait. And no, the coffee shops were closed. It was 7. Well, what a beautiful energy to begin with, Scorpio. And this is a message that you need to hear right now. That's what I'm asking for, something that will benefit you in one way or another. The messages so far have been quite intense, so we'll see what happens. And I'm hearing like to tell you they're multilingual messages. And that I get why I'm getting that because they kind of spur off into different messages. So we'll see. This blue moon energy is intense. We start with the heart chakra, and I feel like it just belongs here. I don't know why I see this stem of this glass rose I have here, this blue rose, and the colors match. Someone or some, like, around you or yourself um, very strongly knows what they want, what they desire. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay, let's see what else. Someone's heart is very open. You know what else I'm getting is someone is realizing that love is the answer. And I mean, I get it that that's very repetitive message we've heard our whole life, but going forward with anything, putting love first, um, it always turns out to be a good outcome if you can handle it. Because when you put love first, you can't have expectations of the other person. It's like you're just at peace with your decisions and with your feelings and with your heart and with what you know. And you can just say, okay, like, I love you. And you don't need that energy to come back to you. And you can put that for any type of scenario. So we have patience. Oh my gosh. And we have the number now 414. So this is very twin flame number energy here because this is what you need, Scorpio. There's a reason, I waited to do your reading. I actually wasn't going to do anymore because of how intense the energy and also messages I was getting from viewers. I'm like, wow, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't be doing this anyways. And then this morning, I knew it's like, yes, you have to continue. You have to do Scorpio, not only because it's Scorpio season, you just have to do Scorpio. So this is someone who you have had an immense amount of patience with or a situation. And, look at this long stem. It's so interesting that I mentioned the stem of this rose here. Can you see it? Yeah, you can see it because it's literally here as well. And it's blossoming into a white flower, right? So white represents spirituality or a very peaceful energy, being at peace with the situation involving someone you have a very deep connection with, and you're opening your heart to them. Oh, for again here. But what I get is I don't know, something during this time of patience, you've really grown. You're really kind of accepting things and allowing what needs to move out to move out. Did anyone else wake up today feeling lighter? Because that is the one thing I absolutely felt today. Maybe this is your energy, Scorpio, because I see this like these particles parting away from the flower here, right? So you're letting certain things go that just, and you're letting it do that on their own. Very strong message. And, you know, the foundation card was there, and it goes back to someone has built a strong foundation within themselves, their heart energy. Um, I'm pulling the message for you, but if you think it applies somewhere else, and here's another 4. Okay. If you think it applies somewhere else, go ahead. So I want to get into this because there's been a few readings I've done for the blue moon energy, and number sequences have showed up very like relevantly, like 3333, 2222, like you know, it was crazy. So clearly you have something going on here with the numbers 4144. So many fours and 11, because I already saw another 4 in there. And you need to look into that, and you need to Google it. It's so funny I'm saying that because an argument I had yesterday was about someone who Googled something. But in this case, you do need to Google, because when you look up numbers on Google, or if you look up animals or spirit names or whatever it may be, Google is like this open, magical world. And the message you get would be the message you were meant to. You know, often when I do look up numbers, the same Doreen Virtue comes up at the top of my search or whatever. But if I scroll down and I just like randomly stop somewhere, and that is the type of stuff I do, I know that the message I pick up, and I'll look at a few of them and get what I get from them, but I know that the message I pick up is what I was meant to see. Even when I research dream messages, you know, like 20 different messages will come up, but you look for the one that you feel you were meant to receive. So I'm just saying, connect with that number, okay? So you've been patient with someone, Scorpio, and I feel that this person has been very disconnected from you. They may be going through a rough time. This person may be feeling left out in the cold. This person may be feeling like they're at a distance from where they want to be, but they may not be expressing that for some reason. The card that's up here is discontent and boredom. And I do feel that there's someone here that's discontent because they're not being honest. You know, that's one main reason to not really feel like you want to be somewhere, because you're not being honest. This person is not being honest here, and therefore it's almost like they're blaming things on something else. And the truth is, they need to face what they want. They need to speak about something or get something off of their chest. This person's chest looks puffed up a little, but in general, they look sluggish and unhappy. So probably because they're not speaking to you. I feel like this person needs to turn around and speak to this energy, this patient energy, this person that, you know, I think it's you, Scorpio, that's been waiting there patiently. Very beautiful. So let's get one more card and then we will clarify. So you may be dealing with an Aries, but I wanted to say Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but I'm seeing the Emperor here. So you may be dealing with the fire sign, but take whatever it is. But I feel that someone has pulled away from you, Scorpio. I feel like for some reason, it could be a very stubborn energy. Remember, this is your blue moon message. These messages have been very unique and bizarre. Okay. So someone could be extremely stubborn, and someone here is very patient and very loving. And I feel like someone here like pushes it to the limit of their stubbornness. Like they will just disconnect, back to that word again, right? And here underneath the Emperor is the heartache and loss. So there could have been issues that happen with you and this person. There may have been a time when you closed down about something. Okay, so I'm not going to dig too much in with those cards. We're going to pull from this deck. Let's see what's coming up here. So what happened here for Scorpio, or what do we need to know? Someone has pulled away, okay? So we have the Hierophant in reverse here. And I'm telling you once again, Scorpio, this person that's pulled away from the connection or disconnected from it, they are just resilient in their efforts to not face something here. Okay. If it's the truth, it may be the truth. You know, it's just the message coming. Let's see what else is happening here. I know this won't be a bad message. This is something you need to hear, but I guess we have the explanation of what's going on behind the scenes So we have the Empress, and I really feel that whoever the female is here is actually quite sure of what they want. I'm hearing staying classy, like staying, you're not getting twisted about it. And I almost feel like the Emperor could even be your person not listening to their true self right now, because we have a masculine energy and a female energy here now. This person could be feeding their lack mentality. And it's like a matching energy because it's bright red, you know? And the Empress, the female energy here, let's see if we can get that up. Sorry, I haven't showed you much of the pictures. Here we have this emotionally withdrawn, discontent, bored person. A lot of green energy, right? So anyhow, back to these clarifications. I do feel like the masculine could be like a distorted energy right now. It's totally what's coming up. And I don't know if it's my I don't know, but I'm hearing like crybaby, okay? And I don't want to put anyone down or anything like that, but someone, it's like they're throwing a temper tantrum in a sense. Like this person is stubborn. That's what I think has happened here. The High Priestess. Well, the first message I'm hearing with that is this person knows better. The way these cards are falling are quite interesting. In the Moon card, this person knows better. I think that this is something this person has dealt with. I'm definitely feeling just like a big baby energy. Okay, so let's move on and see what else is going to happen here. I don't know. I'm not trying to be mean to your person or anything like that. I just feel like, you know, this person needs to be more harmonious instead of focusing on something that's bothering them. Something, it's like they just run. This person just runs. Even in the Moon card, the person's running. What I'm getting is this person runs, and maybe in the past it was more like this, but it's because they want to be chased. So it's like, it's a baby energy, you know? It's just like, oh, I'm going to pretend I'm upset so I can get attention. I'm not being mean about your person because everyone's dealing with their own stuff, right? And this is obviously childhood stuff, like that's been carried on because I'm picking up big baby energy. So anyways, what will happen with this person? This can definitely be fixed. Like, I know that for sure. So what has to happen? So this is what I'm getting, guys. I'm going to tell you because I feel I'm getting like messages for you guys. Right now, the female here, whoever that may be, needs to kind of not be giving so much and focusing more on the dreams, or focusing more on things like you want internally or within yourself. Okay. And I'm sure it will tell us why. We have the Star card here. It could be that this masculine energy has to really go within, like while they're down there, you know, this Hierophant in reverse, well, he has his head stuck down in the ground, waiting, you know, maybe he's going to see the light. Maybe he's going to actually come to a realization, first of all, that you're not going to be chasing this person anymore, because that's the same energy of when, not energy, but it's the same female naked that used to chase, and now you're sitting there. You're just a gem to this person. And I think they're going to get their head out of the sand, because when it's down there, they're going to realize this. Okay. You were actually a wish come true to this person if they would just get out of their head. So something someone's hanging on to, they will release. And with the High Priestess, it could just be someone finally speaking their truth. It could be that maybe the female energy here, because it is very strong female, once you were hanging on to this, once you were chasing this at one point, and now you're just focusing on yourself, you're kind of closing off, you're still there, you're still loving, you're still genuine, you're still beautiful, but you're just letting go of hanging on to things is what I'm getting here, right? And yeah, of course, there could be a third party, but we don't even have to go down that road. You can apply it where it is. This person is wearing blindfold, like goggles. You know, you need this person to see the light themselves and to make a decision themselves, as well as what I get. So that's the message, Scorpio. It's just a message you need to hear. I hope that this does benefit you and help you in one way or another. I have a few more signs to do, including Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, No, not Virgo. Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Pisces and Aquarius, I believe. So I'm going to try and get those done because I would like to just spend the rest of my November 1st just doing some moon energy work. I'm sure a lot of you will be, just releasing. This is a very special, powerful moon. I don't believe that if you didn't do it on the exact minute, that you missed out. No, this is very powerful. And I know it's very relevant. There could be a lot of Geminis that had issues last night. I'm not quite sure why. I do know we have an eclipse in Gemini next month, at the end of the month, the next full moon eclipse. And there's a new moon in Scorpio this month. Sorry, not next month, this month. But I don't know. I just heard of a lot of, I'm a Gemini. I had my own stuff. And I actually heard stories about other Geminis and also fire signs. So I'm not sure if that's relevant. So far, I haven't heard anything else from other signs. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good Halloween. And if you'd like, check out my Patreon. I'm going to start posting. So I'm just, getting used to these, putting out these full energies within 24 hours for all 12 zodiac signs. And I'm going to start posting extended on my Patreon. So it's just one price, $11.11 a month. And you'll just get everything on there. I just put a lot of stuff on there that I don't post on YouTube. But I'm not going to post like extendeds here anyways. And I don't use Vimeo anymore. So yeah, I do Patreon. Okay, guys, thank you so much. If you want a personal reading, my info's below. I really appreciate you spending November 1st with me. This is nice. It's a nice rainy day here. Yeah. Okay. Bye for now. Someone's wish is coming true, by the way. I just got that. Bye.